Building dreams, facing nightmares, the rise of construction company bankruptcies. The construction industry, once a beacon of growth and prosperity, is now facing a crisis of unprecedented proportions. Companies that once thrived are now struggling to keep their doors open, leaving countless projects unfinished and homeowners in distress. Building a new home is exciting. It's also stressful. The joy of seeing your dream home take shape can quickly turn into anxiety as you navigate the complexities of construction. From selecting the right materials to managing budgets, every step requires careful planning and execution. You're making a huge investment. For many, it's the largest financial commitment they'll ever make. The stakes are high, and the pressure to get everything right is immense. Every decision, every delay, and every unexpected cost can have significant implications. Lately, there's a new risk builders going bankrupt. This adds another layer of uncertainty to an already complex process. When a construction company goes under, it can leave homeowners in a precarious position with half-finished projects and dwindling funds. This is happening more often, and it can be a nightmare for homeowners. Imagine the frustration and heartbreak of seeing your dream home turn into an abandoned site. The financial and emotional toll can be overwhelming. Imagine your half-built house, your money gone, and no builder to finish the job. The dream of home ownership can quickly become a nightmare, with legal battles and financial losses compounding the stress. We're seeing an alarming trend. The number of construction company bankruptcies is rising, and the impact is being felt across the industry. This isn't just a temporary setback, it's a sign of deeper issues that need to be addressed. More and more construction companies are struggling to stay afloat. Economic pressures, rising material costs, and labor shortages are just a few of the challenges they face. These factors are creating a perfect storm, pushing many companies to the brink. This isn't just a few bad apples. The problem is widespread, affecting companies of all sizes and homeowners in every region. The ripple effects are far-reaching, impacting not just the construction industry, but the broader economy as well. It's a systemic problem across the industry. Addressing it requires a comprehensive approach involving policymakers, industry leaders, and consumers. We need to understand the root causes and work together to find sustainable solutions. In this article, we'll explore why this is happening and, more importantly, how you can protect yourself. From choosing reputable builders to understanding your rights and options, we'll provide practical advice to help you navigate these challenging times. Stay tuned as we delve deeper into the rise of construction company bankruptcies and what it means for you. So, what's causing this crisis in the construction industry? It's a question on everyone's mind as we see more and more builders facing financial difficulties and even going out of business. The construction industry, once a booming sector, is now grappling with a multitude of challenges that are pushing many to the brink. It's a perfect storm of factors. The industry is being hit from all sides, creating a situation where survival is becoming increasingly difficult for many builders. The cost of building materials has skyrocketed. Over the past few years, we've seen unprecedented increases in the prices of essential materials. Think lumber, steel, concrete. Everything's more expensive. These materials are the backbone of any construction project, and their rising costs are squeezing profit margins. This puts a huge strain on builders' budgets. When the cost of materials goes up, builders have to either absorb the costs or pass them on to clients, which isn't always possible. Then there's the labor shortage. The industry is facing a significant shortfall in skilled labor, which is critical for completing projects on time and within budget. Finding skilled tradespeople is tougher than ever. Many experienced workers are retiring, and there aren't enough new workers entering the field to replace them. This drives up labor costs and can lead to delays. When projects are delayed, it not only increases costs but also affects the builder's reputation and future business prospects. On top of that, the economy is uncertain. Interest rates are rising, which affects the overall cost of borrowing money for projects. Getting loans is tougher for everyone, including builders. Banks are tightening their lending criteria, making it more difficult for builders to secure the financing they need to start or complete projects. This financial strain is pushing many builders to the edge, forcing some to shut down operations entirely. When a builder goes bust, homeowners are left in a terrible situation. The dream of owning a perfect home quickly turns into a nightmare. Imagine pouring your life savings into your dream home, only to see it turn into a construction site nightmare. The excitement of watching your future home take shape is replaced by the anxiety of seeing it abandoned. Suddenly your payments stop going towards progress, and you're left with an unfinished structure. The scaffolding that once symbolized progress now stands as a reminder of halted dreams. You might have to hire new contractors, deal with legal battles, and face unexpected costs. The process of finding reliable contractors can be daunting, and the legal paperwork can be overwhelming. The emotional toll is immense. The stress of navigating through this chaos can affect your mental health and well-being. It's heartbreaking to see your dream home become a source of stress and financial burden. The blueprints that once brought joy now bring worry, and the steps of your unfinished home become a place of defeat. The journey to home ownership, which should be filled with hope and excitement, turns into a long, arduous battle. The impact on homeowners is not just financial, but deeply personal, affecting every aspect of their lives. The good news is there are ways to protect yourself. Knowledge is power. The first step is to spot the warning signs of a struggling builder. Do your research, check their reputation, ask around, talk to previous clients, look for red flags. Are they constantly behind schedule? Do they have a history of disputes? Are they asking for unusual payment terms? Trust your gut. If something feels off, it probably is. Doing your homework, essential research before you build. Don't rush into anything. Building a home is a big decision. Take your time and do your homework. Check the builder's credentials. Are they licensed and insured? Do they have a good track record? Don't just rely on their sales pitch. Visit their current projects. Talk to homeowners. Get a feel for their work ethic and communication style. Secure your investment, contracts, payments, and legal protection. The contract is your lifeline. Don't sign anything you don't understand. Get everything in writing. The scope of work, the payment schedule, the timeline, and the penalties for delays or non-performance. Never pay large sums up front. Tie your payments to milestones, for example. Pay a portion after the foundation is laid, another after framing is done, and so on. This gives you leverage and protects you financially. Plan B, contingency planning for the unexpected. Hope for the best but prepare for the worst. What if the builder goes bankrupt? Have a contingency plan. Set aside some money for unexpected expenses. Consider getting a completion bond. This is insurance that guarantees your home will be finished, even if the builder goes under. It's an extra cost, but it can be worth it for peace of mind. A cautionary tale. The Smiths and their unfinished dream. Let me tell you about the Smiths. They were so excited to build their dream home. They found a builder who offered a great price. They didn't do their due diligence. They paid a large deposit up front. Big mistake. The builder cut corners, delays piled up, and then he disappeared. The Smiths were left with an unfinished house and a mountain of debt. Don't let this happen to you. Building with confidence. Empowering yourself in uncertain times. Building a home should be a joyful experience, not a stressful one. By understanding the risks and taking precautions, you can protect yourself and build with confidence. Remember, knowledge is power. Don't be afraid to ask questions, demand transparency, and walk away from any deal that doesn't feel right. You're the one in control. Your dream home, your responsibility, a call to action. Building your dream home is a significant investment, both financially and emotionally. Don't let the excitement overshadow the need for caution. The rise of builder bankruptcies is a real threat, but you can mitigate the risks. Do your homework, choose your builder wisely, and protect your investment every step of the way. Remember, it's your dream, your home, and ultimately your responsibility.